Hi, I'm Ariel Vaughn, Millennial Coach with MSBCoach, and today I have Kelly Eplee with me. Thank you so much for being here, Kelly.
Glad to be here, Ariel.
Kelly, how about you just introduce yourself for us first?
I'm Kelly Eplee. I'm the Executive Director for the Building Goodness Foundation, and we've had a great experience working with MSB Coaching before.
Thank you. A couple months ago, you had a staff retreat that MSB Coach was able to be a part of. Will you just tell me a little bit more about that retreat and the purpose of it?
Yes, MSB Coaching engaged us in the package of emergenetics to how to understand how we work best and where our strengths are. And so Michelle had introduced us to that. We bought into it. It was very useful, incredibly useful for our staff for 3 or 4 years ago to start using the same language basically in the workplace and use teams better. And our assets were used to work better and on projects specifically. And so that made it really natural to ask Michelle back, because every time she's with us, she helps us grow deeper in how we use that tool. But also we usually choose another subject in which to engage her so she can facilitate and help us move ahead on some of the challenges that we face. And so she offers giving some good reflective coaching feedback. And in addition to that, then we can use the emergenetics tool as a language base too as we continue to work together.
So what have been some of the biggest takeaways from the retreats over the last couple of years?
Michelle has led our retreats for several years, and one of the recent ones where she was very helpful was that we were facing challenges. We do international work and local work, and we use volunteers in very highly specialized situations. We're a very interesting model based in the construction industry, so we have specific parameters that it's hard to say we're just like any other organization. We are unique in some ways, and she knows us well enough. She's taken time to get to know us well enough to be able to then bring in our staff and some board members to continue to we really brainstormed some challenges we were doing and work together, and that had a great ripple effect throughout the staff and through with the board to engage our board in a more meaningful way in our work.
How about you give us some examples of what that impact has looked like? What has been that ripple effect? What have you seen out of your organization since then?
I've seen increased teamwork, specifically around central issues. As we've formed strategic plans and challenges, teams that are built around volunteer diversity, or teams are built around specific developing world issues that we wish to discuss, and plan strategies around. So she's helped us focus and helped engage different people, bringing them up to the table. I think the culture or the environment that you bring around an issue is so much more important, because when people engage out of their sincerity and their passion in a safe way, then they've got so much more to give, and they're so much more invested in the long run. And I think that's the quality that she helps us bring to the meetings.
Yeah. And so why would you recommend someone partnering with MSB Coach to help with their retreat or any other staff trainings?
I think MSB Coach comes across with a very clear agenda, a very unifying agenda, and by using the emergenetics tool as well, it just builds more unity and more teamwork.
Anything else that you would like to share about your experience with working with MSB Coach for your retreat?
Yes, we always take away an action plan and a sense of renewed commitment around a direction that we're doing. So action plans are often just collect dust on shelves, but we engage in such a way with MSB Coach that we come away with something real, tangible, with steps and a timeline. And while that seems common sense, it often doesn't happen. And there's something special about what we've been through that helps us do that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much for sharing your experience about working with us, and I know we really appreciate working with you and having the opportunity to facilitate some of your retreats.
Thanks, Ariel.
Thanks.